So one day, this guy, Sonny, he gets a virus that damages his heart. And it's horrible. It makes him weak. He feels sick all the time. Sometimes he can't even stand up on his own. Sonny needs a new heart. So he goes and he puts his name on the transplant list, hoping to find a new donor. And then he waits. Meanwhile, about 60 miles away, there's this guy, Terrence. And Terrence is a normal dude living in the suburbs. But one day, Terrence gets into an argument with his wife, this woman, Cheryl. So Terrence gets into an argument with Cheryl about money, and then, sadly, he goes and he gets a pew-pew, and he unalives himself. And this is tragic for everyone, except for Sonny. Because fortunately for Sonny, Terrence's heart is a near perfect match for him. So then Sonny gets a transplant with Terrence's heart, and the operation goes great, and within about 6 months, he's back to living his normal life. He's like fishing and doing all the stuff he was doing before. I mean, he's just happy he gets to live. In fact, Sonny is so happy with his new heart, he's like, you know what? I'm gonna write a letter to Terrence's family and say thank you. So he writes the letter, and he gets the organ procurement agency to forward that letter on to Terrence's wife, Cheryl. And then Cheryl writes him back. And then Sonny and Cheryl exchange another letter and then some photos. And then eventually Cheryl calls Sonny and they decide to meet in person for dinner. And so they're at dinner and Sonny sees Cheryl in person for the first time and he falls hard. Like he starts liking her romantically. While Cheryl thinks Sonny's cool and all, but Sonny is already married to another woman, while Cheryl is already engaged to another man. Regardless, over the next few years, Sonny and Cheryl start secretly getting romantic anyway. And he ends up divorcing his wife, and she ends up divorcing her husband, and then Sonny and Cheryl move in together and start a new life. I mean, sure, Sonny's got Terrence's heart and his wife, but whatever, things are going great for them. Until things are not going great for them. Because over time, their relationship starts to break down. I guess Sonny and Cheryl are fighting a lot, and it's just not working out. And less than a year later, she leaves him. And from there, it gets real ugly. I guess she had borrowed money from him and then he sues her for not paying him back, while she countersues him, saying that he threatened her. It's a whole mess. But during all this drama, Cheryl finds a new love and she gets married again. And within a year, that relationship fails too. So then Cheryl, I guess, feeling lonely, she starts hitting up Sonny again. And Sonny's into it, and they start talking, and they reconnect, and soon they start falling back in love again. So finally, this couple is together and they're happy. And years go by, and Sonny, he just wants to give Cheryl the world. He buys her whatever she wants, whatever she asks for, whatever he thinks she wants, and in doing so, he racks up a huge amount of debt, and he burns through all the money in his retirement account. And over time, Sonny's friends and family start to notice he's changed. He's just no longer the happy, cheerful guy they always knew. Now he's moody and he's bummed out, but poor Sonny, he doesn't say anything to anyone. He just lets them keep thinking nothing's wrong. But then, one day, almost 13 years exactly since Terrence got into an argument with Cheryl about money, and then he took out a pew-pew and unalived himself, Sonny gets into an argument with Cheryl about money, and then he goes and gets a pew-pew and he unalives himself. It's a crazy story. Shout out to South Carolina.